I grew up in Massa, north of Tuscany. In the 80s and 90s, the industry of marble of Carrara, they were dumping all the marble dust, all the impurity, directly on the rivers. So as kids, we were actually swimming in wide rivers, and I mean wide rivers, like milk. So I grew up in a countryside kind of feeling, but very industrialized and very polluted, right? There is like a certain destiny for each one of us that brings us to do what we do. As a kid, I wanted to be a scientist, but somehow it was inevitable to end up making music. In my family, everybody made music all the time. And then slowly I began creating projects at the intersection of art, science, and technology that actually talk about nature, and sound is the core of my work. They confront art with like critical topics, right? About our environment and about the impact of human activities on the planet. In a way, it's with poetry that you can actually translate a deep scientific message into something that is tangible and is much more accessible to everyone. And this is what I aim and what I hope that my art can do. On board of Falkor 2, I'm participating at the Artists at Sea program. I'm observing, right, to witness the whole process. You never know where the idea of the artwork is gonna strike you. Sometimes we stay in mission control for like hours and nothing happens, and then from one moment to the other, like the whole thing changes. Maybe it's this one little sponge or it's this one black coral that is gonna change everything from one moment to the other. The amount of knowledge that you can actually digest, it's incredible in such a short time. Somehow what's going on in mission control, it's a human ecology of deep sea exploration. Every little species inside the mission control has a different way of understanding the images and the way of reporting, but learning from one another. It's an ecosystem that builds and actually grows every day within itself. What I'm learning here is a lot about the deep sea, but it's a lot actually about the human discovery of the deep sea and the way that it's communicated. Sometimes, I need to touch ground because I really think like, wow, it's really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is so precious. I'm so lucky actually to be here and to be able to drink it all. As we are exploring the deep sea, I'm probably exploring a side of me that I never heard and I never felt before.